and Catherine. And we move on now ahead of his. I said, for some reason, I just thought it was next this Friday coming. But anyway, it's Friday week and it's Mickey Duffy. Mickey, how you doing?
Very good. Paul, thanks very much. Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. Mickey, you sent me a song yesterday and I was just blown away with it.
Low.
Absolutely brilliant again.
Yeah, we just kind of put that together there just at the Sunday. We put the finishing touches to that. I thought I would fire it over to yourself, Jimmy, there, and tell you listen to.
I didn't think. I thought, now this man's enough to do at the minute about writing songs, you know.
Yeah, just after the turkey wore off, and I thought it was time to get back into it again. I thought I actually hit a brick wall for a while in the writing, and I was feeling a bit low, so I come up the low.
You've got the band with you tonight, anyway.
I have the band. Great band it is.
The band will be with you on.
They'll be with us on the 10th of February at the Lifford Courthouse. We've got Billy Robinson here.
Yeah, Billy's here.
We've got Jack.
Jack, how you doing, Jack?
And we've got Rummick Pro.
Yep.
So, and we actually done a show recently on the 5th of November. We done the Baller.
That's right.
And it was such a great night. We thought we'll go for another one. And Lifford Courthouse came up.
If people are looking for tickets, they
can get it through the courthouse website, or even if they call the reception there, you know, they can get them online, or if they call courthouse, they'll be able to fix them up over the phone there.
You've played in there, Reggie, before.
I played in there before with Farmer Hart and Lynn Campbell and all was there.
That's
and
right.
Paul Hannigan, I believe, he was doing the poetry and stuff. It was a great wee night.
Come here, I was singing the praises because I love the venue.
It's a great venue,
isn't it?
It's a fantastic. And I think that's when I was in there playing it, I kind of had the bite for it and said, I would love to come back here, you know. But
that night I said to myself, this is a place you could play here, and you would, because it's just the ambience and everything's just
well, I recall meeting you there and you did say to me, you know, you should be up there, like, so, and I was kind of thinking the same as yourself.
Because I just thought it was the perfect surround, you know. It is, and a good team there, Gillian and the whole lot.
Oh, Gillian
very good.
Do enough for you. She's fantastic. She really is.
And in fairness to them, like, for not having Guinness on the pump, the cans are very nice, actually.
And they do a good coffee as well. You know,
I wouldn't know about the coffee, but the Guinness is dead on. So anyway, listen, we're going to go straight into a bit of music, Mickey. And the first one up for us is.
We're going to give Making Plans from the album.
Oh, yes.
Changes.
When did you release that song?
I released that last year, around the summertime or something. But that was kind of one of the first songs from the album. Making Plans. We kind of dropped that to the public just to kind of get a feel for the feedback, and it was quite positive. So
there was a good
carried on with the rest.
It was great.
You know.
Well, we're ready to hear.
All right.
Since you've been gone, I can tell you now, this house ain't a home, just a shell of barn. Oh, it used to be, back when times were good, between you and me. Now it's dark and so cold, hanging a sign saying so. It's a time to pack up, time to move on, make a plan. Life's wrong and so, and at times it's rough. You gotta stand tall, got to be tough when all around you. Oh, it feels so wrong. You gotta hang tight, got to be strong. Times feeling low, and a low destination unknown. That's a time to pack up, time to move on, make a plan. Pack up your worries or your troubles, leave them all behind. Move on to a better place,
Yes, brilliant, Mickey. Brilliant. Love that song. And that is the title track of the album.
That's the title track of the album is actually Making Changes.
Making Changes.
That was the album. So we're kind of actually put the album together with Terry McGinty, Valley Music Studios.
Is this your first album?
I had another album out around 2018. It was kind of back bedroom kind of thing. That's kind of really what got me started there. You know, that was the one that had Old Swimmer and all that kind of stuff in it.
Oh,
I think that was called Think Twice or something.
Right.
Think Twice. So there was about 11 tracks.
Your style of music, you know, so you would think it's country, or it's not country, because there was a couple, I can't remember the song now, but there was one of the songs, and I said, Jimmy, I remember saying, that's something I could hear Van Morrison singing. Do you know what I mean? Do you be inspired by Van Morrison? Do you like
I do be inspired by Van Morrison, and you know, when you say country, I think, you know, it kind of my go-to person, which kind of is a bit strange for the music I listen to. I would stick on Merle Haggard there or something in a day, or else I could then switch over and I'd be listening to Guy Clark, or you know, and then I can move up there a bit to Van Morrison, stuff like that, you know. So if it sounds good, I'll listen to it, you know. And I think over the years, you know, my father was big into kind of country. He was a big trad man as well, so I think all of that kind of mixture of music just always. And I had 5 big sisters as well that were into the Beatles and Pink Floyd, and you know, so all that kind of, I think
everything was in there then.
And then I was into the ska stuff as well. I know you're fond of your ska stuff
like
as well.
You
know, so there's a bit of everything there, so you never know what I might throw.
You have to travel around the mall.
You have to go around them all, but I think it's more kind of alternative, kind of soul, country kind of vibe, really, that's becoming my own sound. You know.
Well, your own sound, I do. You know when you hear someone, if I hear and you go, oh, that's such and such, or that's such. I can get your sound on all your songs now. So that to me is a big thing for an artist. You know what I mean? If somebody recognises it, you don't go, who's that singing? I know, and I have a fair idea that's your music. So.
Yeah, but that's kind of it's kind of going across the board now. I think it was Roddy Lynch there said to me one time, whenever a song comes on of yours, I can say right away it's a Mickey Duffy song.
Exactly.
So that was the best compliment I could have got, because
I know what he's saying, Roddy. Funny if you're listening, Roddy. When they missed me yesterday or Saturday, but anyway. A good old artist too as well, Roddy. Yes. No, I get the same thing. Now, you know, when I'm hearing your music, and I love it because when I got that song sent, I was delighted. I played it right away. And what I like to do is I like to get me music on a good set of headphones. I don't normally listen to it off the phone because you can't really appreciate it, but I just went ahead on it, so I have to hear this now away from the headphones. So, no, great stuff. Hey, are you looking forward to Friday week?
I am, very much so. You know, we had such a good time in the 5th of November one. It was a great gig, Billy. And Ron was there, and we had a fantastic gig, and I'm looking forward to having Jack here in this one. Yeah. You know, he's such a talented guitarist, like a lovely fellow, like, so I'm excited to work with him. We done a wee bit of a jam in the Cottage Bar in Buncrana there one time, so that was great to sit in with Billy and the Wonder Boys and to get to meet Jack for the first time, you know. So.
And tell me, are you gigging much yourself as an individual artist?
You know, last year was fairly busy for me, in fairness. You know, after the kind of whole lockdown went, I'd been kind of flat out all over the place, and I played at the RCC, and I was at Station House, and I was at the Cottage a few times, and then it was all kind of, I was in the Ballar a few times, you know, opening acts and stuff before I actually got to open to do my own show, like, which was all kind of leading up to that, you know.
It was, you know, well, now when you say it, like, it was leading up to that, and I think this is, you totally deserve this, because you're putting out excellent music, which is very, very easy in the ear, and as I say,
thanks, bro.
I sound sort of complacent with it or condescending with it, but it's a pleasure to listen to your music, and I do enjoy it very, very much. Have you a pile of songs written sitting somewhere?
I have, you know, I've got bits and pieces lying around like everybody else, scraps and stuff. I mean, like Low, as I said, the last song I done kind of was the one I finished there. Kind of, I think the best ones kind of write themselves. You know, Low was written in about an hour. You know, whereas you could ponder certain songs for days. You know.
Do you sit down and say, right, I'm going to write a song now, or does something come along?
Usually walking the dog.
Yes.
Round Durham Woods there. That's where it comes for me. Everybody's different, you know. That's where it happens. I go for a walk around, and usually by the time I know I've got a good song, because I can. By the time I start the walk and have it finished, I usually have a good one.
Brilliant.
You know, that's usually a good. That's a good walk. A bad walk could be taking weeks.
That's good enough. No, as I say, the album was well produced, it sounded amazing. I have to say, we enjoyed it.
Yeah, Terry done a great job.
He did.
And Terry's so good to work with as well. Billy knows Terry very well. Terry's got a great admiration for Bully as well. He's learnt so much with Bully, you know.
There you go.
So, he goes.
He makes a great cup of tea.
Very good.
He's very good to work with, Terry. A lot of times there we just go in with an idea and then we come out with, you know, and it doesn't really take us that long to.
As I asked a lot of people when they come up here, you see when you come on with a song, when you land into the studio with a song, does it change? Is it, the end product change from
Not
what you brought on?
drastically.
Not drastically,
But
no.
it does change, you know, because I'll always go in with an acoustic, obviously, version.
Yes, okay.
And then, like, so some of them did, like Making Plans did change, for example. That kind of had a whole lift. And same, I mean, if you heard all these songs performed acoustically, which I do from time to time if I'm doing gigs on my own, you know, they sound completely different when you've got, you know, the boys with you.
It obviously it's a sign of your good faith and your producer then that you're confident to let him have that.
I would have 100% confidence in him, you know, and then we chat a lot about it as well, and we kind of run back and forward with ideas, and you know, the feeling's mutual. You know, we kind of I think you have to kind of experiment as well.
If you didn't have that, Mickey, you wouldn't, you know what I mean? It'd be an uphill struggle.
It'd be kind of boring as well. You know, I like to try experimenting with things as well and trying different things and maybe new instruments in there, or try something a wee bit different from time to time. You know, I think that helps.
Come here, we'd love to get another song again. This next one you're going to do first.
We're going to do 8-Year-Old Me.
Oh, I love this one. Brilliant song, Mickey. I love the way it was written. And when you put a video up that time of it, didn't you?
It wasn't such a video. It was actually images of myself as a kid.
Is that what it was?
You know, in different poses and stuff like that. Because I think as a kid I was always a bit kind of imaginative anyway. You know, I could have been Tarzan one minute, I'd be Superman the next minute, or my head was all over the place. You know, but at the end of the night, no matter how brave I was through the day, I'd be asking my mummy to leave the light on. You know, so
8-year-old me still.
Yeah, and I tried to go through all generations with, you know, try to get in a wee bit, because my father would have been playing Roy Rogers, or even my own boys the day, like when they'd be talking about Jedis and Avengers and stuff. So I tried to get a bit of everything in there, you know, that could touch maybe everybody's child. $6 Million Man and Muhammad Ali was mad about him.
But I could relate totally to it. You know, anybody of an age could relate. I related totally to the
Most every man probably can.
Aye?
Most every man who grows up and you get to a certain age, you look back, especially if you're on kids. You look back and they start doing what you do.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
exactly.
they have the same.
I think that's probably why you take it.
Kids could be a great inspiration.
Oh, without a doubt.
In some ways, I might still be an 8-year-old man. I might never have grown up.
There's nothing wrong with that. Be happy.
And I think
with that.
that's probably the last verse goes into that. You know, you still see that 8-year-old you. You know,
listen, we'd love to hear it.
we're just a bit stiff. We can't do the thing we did. All right.
We're all the same, Mickey.
I'll go.
Aye, when you're ready.
I can fly high, run like the wind, wrestle an alligator, outgun the Terminator. I can sail the rough seas around this whole world, climb the highest mountain, tame a wild lion. Ain't nobody outsmart 8-year-old me. I'm the sheriff of this town, the meanest gun around. My horse is the best, the fastest in the West. I'm a swashbuckling hero, a pirate of the sea, an avenger, a peacekeeper. Hero, that's me. Ain't nobody outsmart 8-year-old me. When it's time to say goodnight, I say, Mama, leave the light on for 8-year-old me. 8-year-old me. I'm the $6 million man, Muhammad Ali. Take no prisoners, you can't escape me. I'm a Jedi in space, I can save the human race. I'm 007. In 3 years I'll be 11. Ain't nobody outsmart 8-year-old me. When it's time to say goodnight, I'll say, Mama, leave the light on for 8-year-old me. 8-year-old me. Now I'm old and gray, still got that fight. That 8-year-old hero, he always keeps me right. I see him sometimes as I lay down at night, jumping and he's fighting, keeping the world right. Ain't nobody outsmart 8-year-old me. When it's time to say goodnight, I turn down the light, dream of 8-year-old me. 8-year-old me. 8-year-old me. 8-year-old me. Yeah, I dream of 8-year-old me. Oh, I dream of 8-year-old me. 8-year-old me.
Yeah, it's brilliant, Mickey. Brilliant, love that. Well
Thank
done
you.
indeed. Great song. That's Mickey Duffy in studio with us, and ahead of his gig on Friday week, the 10th of February, in the beautiful surroundings of Lifford Courthouse. And tickets are available. You can contact either the go online and check them out there, or you can, as Mickey said, you can ring receptions. Aidan Laird said pure class from good friend Mickey and the band. Great show.
Thanks,
Paul
Aidan.
and Jimmy. Noreen Early said you're brilliant, and Roisin, hello to you, Roisin Mellon says great song.
Our Russian's travelling up from Dublin as well, so
Great.
it's great to see ones are showing interest and coming, and there's tickets there as well, and we would love to see people coming, because we are going to put on a really good show for
I've
them.
no doubt. I've no doubt. Sure.
We will.
You have lived.
Well, I will. I will.
You have great faith.
I have great faith in these boys.
Come here. As I say, it was a delight. It's always a delight, and I love, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I love it when you send me music, because
Thanks.
I know it's going to be a cracker. And it's always a song that you can listen to because you pull the words out of it.
Great, Paul.
That's my reflection on it.
Well, you're always the first one to get it, so I'm always popping them off these. I know you put the headphones on and you'll tell me
we do,
your
yeah.
thoughts, so thanks very much.
But listen, it's Friday week.
Friday week. I look forward to seeing you there.
For some reason, I thought it was this Friday, right? It looked nice out in my own
You'll
courthouse.
be queuing a long time.
I know. But listen, Billy, it's good to see you as always. And Jack, thank you for coming up. And Romac, thank you very much indeed. Great to see you. That's Mickey Duffy, and it's Friday week. And you're also playing in Voodoo
That's
Sunday.
right, on the 12th. Sorry, I forgot. Martin Orr got me. I'm playing in the Voodoo in the 12th.
Martin Orr be landing up here if we didn't mention it.
Oh, sorry about that, Martin. No, I'll be there. I'll be playing the Voodoo in the 12th as well, the day after that. That's right, I forgot about that.
You good
Great.
crack, Martin Orr.
He's a lovely fella.
Listen, lads, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks,
Thank
Jimmy.
you.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.